This sports presentation brought to you by Bison State Bank, Nakoma State Bank, Mr. P's Truckin' Incorporated, Rush County Insurance, Agency One, Lynn Global Helium Lynn LLC, and Locust Grove Village.
This is Richard Vrettel coming to you from La Crosse, Kansas. We've got some high school senior basketball athletes here today we're going to talk to. What's your name?
Mackenzie Brown.
Mackenzie Brown, nice to meet you. And what position do you play?
I'm the point guard.
Point guard, all right. Do you feel pretty confident in that position?
Yeah, I've played that position since I was in 4th grade, so.
Wow, okay, all right. And how's the season going so far for you guys?
It's a rough start because we have such a young team, so we're just kind of learning how to play together. And so our first game was a little rough, and the second game we won, so it came together a lot better than the first game, so.
Great, good deal, awesome. Well, would you say that you have any particular goals for the team or just personally this year?
Personally, to drive more, just work on my ball handling, and as a team, I think it's just to try to work as a team and not really separately, because since we're such a young team, we have girls that are still like trying to play down to a junior high level, and so we're trying to bump them up to play at a high school level. So.
Cool. Well said, definitely. Do you have any plans after high school for yourself?
After I graduate high school, I am going to basic for the National Guard, and then after that, I think I'm going to go to Barton for my first year of college, and then I'm going to finish my college out at Fort Hays. So.
Awesome. Well, it sounds like you've got things figured out. Nice to meet you. Thanks for talking with me.
Thank you.
All right, next up, who do we have?
Garrett Holoperic.
Garrett Holoperic.
Yes.
Oh, I got it right. All right.
Yeah.
And what position do you play?
I'm the post.
Post, okay. And would you say, actually, how long have you been playing that position?
Not as long as Mackenzie. That's for certain. Probably ever since my sophomore year on JV, and then as I got older to varsity. So.
Okay, sounds good. And do you have any goals for yourself or for the rest of the team?
Just to improve from last year, honestly. We've kind of changed the culture from being a football school to more of a basketball school, and now basketball is not just the season from in between football and track. So we just like to improve and keep getting better.
All right, well said, good deal. And do you have any plans after high school for yourself?
Yeah, after I graduate, I'm going to the University of Kansas, and I'll major in pre-medicine to be a pediatrician, hopefully.
Very cool, awesome. Well, I appreciate you guys coming out and talking with me today. Again, this is Richard Vrettel coming to you from La Crosse, Kansas.
This sports presentation brought to you by Bison State Bank, Nakoma State Bank, Mr. P's Truckin' Incorporated, Rush County Insurance, Agency One, Lynn Global Helium Lynn LLC, and Locust Grove Village.
This is Richard Vrettel with Otis Bison High School. We're here with the high school senior athletes for the winter season. First up, what's your name?
Maitland Wiltsey.
Malin Wiltsey?
Yep.
All right, nice to meet you. And what position do you play?
I play all of them.
He plays all positions. Would you say you're confident in all positions?
Mostly.
Okay. Do you have any personal goals for yourself?
Throughout sports or just in general?
Either.
Either. Just have a good season, win games, and have fun with my teammates.
That sounds good. And how about after high school? What are your plans?
Go to K-State and study education.
Okay, fantastic. Well, it's nice to meet you.
All right, nice to meet you too.
Next up, who do we have?
Luke Higgison,
Luke Higgison. And what position do you play?
post.
Post. Do you have any goals for yourself or goals for the team?
Just to improve over the season and make it past Upstate.
All right, well said. And how about plans for after high school?
I will be attending Kansas State University and studying animal science.
All right, that sounds good. Well, it was nice to meet you. Thanks for coming out. Next up, who do we have?
Anton Faust,
Anton Faust. And what position do you play?
post.
Post, okay. And what goals do you have for yourself or your team?
Better myself and everyone else around me, and then just have fun.
Well said. All right. And do you have any goals after high school?
Attend Barton Community College and major in auto tech.
Fantastic. Well, thanks again. All right, next up, who do we have?
Sheridan Avey,
Sheridan Avey. And what position do you play?
shooting guard.
Shooting guard. And or you feel pretty confident in that position?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
And what goals do you have for yourself or for your team?
Just to end the season with a winning record.
All right, sounds good. And do you have any plans after high school?
I will be attending Barton and majoring in health and human performance.
Fantastic. Well, thanks again.
Thank you.
Next up,
Sydney Schneider.
Sydney Schneider. And what position do you play?
I'm a guard.
Guard. And do you have any goals for yourself or your team this year?
Just win.
Win. I like that. That's an honest, solid goal to win. Fantastic. Do you have any plans for college after high school?
Not yet.
Not yet. All right, no problem. Well, thanks again. Who's up next here?
Kayla Maux.
Kaylin Laux?
Yep.
All right. And what position do you play?
Point guard.
Point guard. Do you feel confident as a point guard?
Not really.
The reason that I ask, I know I keep asking that same question, and I did last time too, but that's, when I played basketball, I didn't, actually in any sport, I didn't play any position that required a lot of movement or thinking or general athleticism, really, if I'm being honest. Point guard is a stressful position. So I appreciate your honesty there, but do you have any goals for yourself this season or for your team?
Have a good season and possibly go to state.
All right, that sounds good. And how about after high school?
Go to Barton and major in elementary education.
Okay, fantastic. Thanks for talking with me. Next up,
Kaylin Knapley.
Caitlin Knapley?
Yep.
All right. And what position do you play?
I'm a flyer.
Flyer, okay. And what sport are we in now here?
Cheerleading.
Cheerleading, okay. I'm glad that you said something. I was like, I'm pretty sure that's not basketball position.
Nope.
Sorry. Flyer. And what personal or team goals do you have for yourself this year?
Honestly, I think if we can nail these next couple of dances and just have fun at the games, I think we're going to go really well.
Cool, absolutely. Well, how about plans after high school?
I'm going to Barton and majoring somewhere in the nursing field.
All right. Well, thanks for coming out. All right, last but not least, what's your name?
Dalton Jansek.
Dalton Jansek?
Yeah.
And how about your position? Do I refer to it as a position?
Yeah, I'm a yell leader. Yell leader.
Okay, yell leader. And how long have you been doing that?
This is my first year doing this, so.
Are you, okay. Are you having fun?
So far, yeah.
Okay. Very, very good. Do you have any personal goals for yourself?
I think just to better our team and have a lot of spirit throughout the games, and I think that'll be good for the season.
Awesome, awesome. And how about after high school?
After high school, I plan to go to Garden City to further education for music.
Fantastic. All right. Well, thanks again for coming out.
Thank you.
This is Richard Vrattle coming to you from Otis Bison High School.
This sports presentation brought to you by Bison State Bank, Nakoma State Bank, Mr. P's Truckin' Incorporated, Rush County Insurance, Agency One, Lynn Global Helium Lynn LLC, and Locust Grove Village.